Hello everyone, still setting up, but I thought I'd go live on my profile just so you guys know that I am on track. I'm just going to start the real estate community one, so give me 1 second, say hello, ask some questions if you like. Highlights, ticket, promo, discount, code. Estate Livestream. Britt, can you help me put this one up? Hello to all you guys joining. I'll give you a second to join in. I'm just setting up one more live stream and we've got some lights. Just doing a very impromptu one here. AREC Highlight and tips plus 2,000 promo discount code. Alright, so I might go live on this one. How's everyone doing? Daryl O'Neill. Hey, how you doing, Daryl? All the way from Dubai. How's it over there? I'm just setting things up, so sorry for the delay, guys. Alright, should we go live on this one, Britt? So you might just have to make it face me. What are you going to do with that phone? You can talk.
Nothing, I'm watching you on this to see if it works.
Okay, so I'll go live on Real Estate Community. Anyone on Trek? I'm just going live now. Actually, you can see the setup. Oh no, you can't see the setup. You could see the setup. There's Britt, there's the lights. Alright, so can you just get that to work? Maybe it needs to go like that. We'll be 1 sec on this one, guys, sorry. Like that. So you just have to check that. Alright. Hey everyone, how you doing? We're nearly set up. You'll probably be able to see the storm that's going to happen out behind us. So you got that one going? Cool. And I might just quickly set this one up and then we are all good to go. Hey Tom, how you doing? What's the time where everyone's at? Because I just realised that people in New South Wales are in like an hour ahead of us, aren't they? So, hello to the ones on Trek that are slowly going. I've got my profile and I'm just going to share this once. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to share this on my page. Because I want to need everyone's help. So, if you've got any AREC questions or any questions you want answered, let me know. Because I've got a couple of stuff here that I want to cover and then I'm going to give you the code. There's going to be a lot of content, so I'm going to try to give you a stack of content in about 30 minutes. So hopefully you got a pen and a piece of paper ready to go. I'm just going to share this, so give me 1 second, everyone. And if you can too, if this is on your feed, because I haven't actually broadcast it to a lot of people, sorry I'm looking at two screens. If you guys can do me a favor and just share this broadcast now, so just go to the share button, which I'm about to do. If you can, just share it now so anyone that is a real estate agent that hasn't had a chance to check out the banner and know that this is going on can see this. It's only for half an hour, it's going to be full of content and you need a pen and a paper to start going. So just 1 second, I'm going to share this, give you guys a chance to share it as well. And I'm just going to say, watch this now. Alright, nearly set up, so I'm going to share that to my page. Oh, so people are sharing, thank you so much. What was that? Good. Oh, you're making it closer. You can talk, Britt. I get all these symbols like, I don't want to put my voice on the camera. Thank you, so a few people are sharing this, which is great because, like I said, I only announced it about half an hour ago when I got the special discount from AREC. So I'm going to share that on my page and then I'm good to go. So there we go. Watch is on now. Post. All right, I think I'm all set up. Hello Brett, hello Aaron, hello Jacqueline, hello Erin, hello Leslie, hello Madeline, and a couple of Michaels on this side. You guys are all tuning in, thank you so much. So let's start with a couple of AREC tips. Is that what you guys want? We're nearing the end of the year. Do you want to shut that door? Oh, actually Indy's here. I'll let you say hi to Indy. Can we say hi to Indy? Come here, Indy. Here's my dog. It's bring your dog to work day because there's a storm. Come on. Come here. Look, there you go. Do you want to turn around and say hello there? You're showing everyone your bum. Hey. Turn around. Turn around. Come say hi. Indy. Here you go. There's Indy. That's my Ridgeback. You see her on Sundays. All right, you made your cameo appearance. Go on. You can get out of here. Oh, so people are giving her likes and thumbs up because it's Indy. Thanks a lot. Hey Liam, how are you doing? And Brett and Aaron. All right, so let's start this off. AREC tips. So I'm going to give you a couple of AREC tips. Now, I thought it's the end of the year, right? So being the end of the year, you're obviously thinking about what you need to get done for the rest of the year, and you've got to start ramping things up, or if some people are going to ramp them down. But everyone's going to start thinking, what are you going to do this year, and what are you going to basically implement next year? We started doing this about 2 or 3 months ago, and I always keep, I've been in nearly every AREC, I missed maybe 2 or 3 since the start, but I always keep these things, and I always go through them. The funny thing is, I've been going through 2010 and 2012 notes that I've taken, and the stuff that you learned there is stuff that we start implementing and they keep repeating now. So this stuff never goes out of fashion, never goes out of what you have to do, right? So it's a very important, as we're leading basically to the last 2 or 3 weeks of December, to the last 2 or 3 weeks of the year, you need to get your shit together. You need to start actually getting everything organized, because your business starts now. If you wait till next year to start getting things organized, it's no good. No good. So I'm going to give you a heap of content now. I'm going to start giving away a heap of content on my website as well. So I'm getting my web designer to start putting a free tools, free stuff access there, so you guys can go and download. So if there's anything you need help with, I'm going to try to give in the next year, because obviously you know that real estate's not the only thing I do. So I've got all this content. I've got so much content here, and I'm just thinking it's going to waste. I've got stuff here. There's a bookshelf over there. I've got audio training, got stuff my mentors have given me. I've got so much stuff that's just sitting on a bookshelf or sitting on the hard drive, and it's just going to waste. So I'm going to start giving you the stuff my mentors give me, the notes I've taken, and just give that away. And a lot of people have asked me to do like a 60-step program. So maybe I'll try to put all this stuff into like a program where you can implement it, one thing at a time over 60 things, and it'll start doing that. So I did have an old mentor system, but I'm going to try to refine that. So that's for next year. But in the meantime, I'm going to start giving away as much as I can. 12 days till Christmas. Thank you very much, Madeline, for announcing that, because now everyone's going to freak out there's 12 days till Christmas. But anyway, that's what I want to do. So I'll develop this system later on, but that's going to take a lot more effort and a lot of time. But are you going? April's going. What time is it? See, my PAs work pretty late. So I'm going to start doing that. But in the meantime, I want to give you as much content as I can. So if there's anything you need, so if it's scripts, dialogues, maybe a couple of example letters, stuff like that, you write down what you need, and I'll give it to my team. And if they can dig one of those up, we'll stick it on my website as a free thing. You can just go and download it. But I'll announce it on my social media. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, stuff like that, and I'll make sure whatever you guys write down on this list, so you better write down what you want. I'll get my team to start trudging through my notes and our printouts and stuff like that, and we'll just put it on there. So it won't be a fully systemized thing, but you can just pick and choose what you need, all right? So ask any questions that you want help with right now. If I can answer them now while I've got this book, excellent. In the meantime, you also probably, has anyone been at AREC? If you've been at AREC, can you please, at any time, just write down what year you probably went to AREC and what you liked about it. But if you've been at AREC, I've got a code. So I know that some people probably want to watch this only for the code, and you probably don't want the content from the past AREC speakers and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to give you the code now, and I'll give you the code as well at the end, okay? So I was just speaking to the team at AREC. Michael, take note, Chrissy, and ask questions. Yeah, sorry, I thought you mentioned it to me. Hey, Sebastian, how you doing? Hello, Mark, how are you doing? Okay, so I forgot what I was going to say. At AREC, so I was talking to the team at AREC, and I've organised an early bird special for everybody. I do this every year, but usually I get this in the last 2 or 3 months. Instead, they've actually given it to me early. They actually gave it to me before they released their own tickets for everyone here at the real estate community and all the people at real estate, friends of mine that follow me. So I'm going to give you the code now. You can basically book it in, book it early. Make sure you get some accommodation, because last year when I gave this code out, people were coming, but they had nowhere to stay. So make sure you book accommodation. Hey, Corinne, how are you doing? So the ticket price is basically the same thing that I got last year. You just get it early. So I got an early bird special of $750. I'll give you the code in a second, and you can book it now. You can book for as many people. Usually there's a limit. I think I've got about 100 to 200 tickets allocated where I can give away the special, right? So I'm going to give that to you now. I've got two printouts, because this is the reverse camera, and I think that was a bit of lightning. Front-facing camera, so it might be a bit wrong. So can you tell me if this is backwards, please? Can someone please write down on both these screens, if you can? Listen to that thunder. Can you let me know if this is backwards? So if it is, let me know, and I've got another printout here. So this is for AREC 2017, $750 tickets. Usually they go for about $1,000 or something like that, or $9.99. The code is just my name, Edgar Natalo, and 17 for 2017. So Edgar Natalo 17. If you go to the website, it is backwards. Michael, turn it around. Okay, this actually is printed out right, but hang on. I'll get my one that I actually screenshot and I actually reversed it on the thing. So this, for me, is actually backwards, but for you, is it forwards? So, hey Corinne, how you doing? Can someone let me know if this is okay now? So either some thumbs up or say, yes, it's working. See, Nick? So please let me know if this is working now. So I know I got a yes. I got one thumbs up on this one. So if you guys can see it on both these screens, just give me a thumbs up or someone say, yes, it's working, I can see it. That'll be great. So thumbs up on this one. I'll take it. How funny is that? This is actually reversed in real life. And this is properly done in real life. But you guys just see it backwards on the front camera. Amazing. All right, so this is forward. Better, excellent, okay. So I've got about 100 to 200 tickets that I can allocate to anyone that wants to buy these next year. I don't know who the speakers are yet. I've spoken, Chrissy Jenkins saying it's working. Thank you, Chrissy. Leslie, booked my flights Sunday, perfect timing. There you go. So yeah, usually I don't get this until 2 months before they actually release the really expensive tickets, but you've got these now, there's 200 allocated. So, $750, Edgar Natalo 17, so my first name, my last name, and 17, and go to arecconference.com.au. If you guys go there, you'll be able to get these tickets first, and you'll be booked in and you've got accommodation, right? So, I'll say this again at the end, but that is it. So, time for some content, because I've got so much to do. I went to Argentina and I came back, and the market is so amazing. Okay, so, is that all good? Everyone happy with that? Did you get that? So someone says they're booking their tickets, and I think it's all good. So awesome, thank you so much, and thank you for sharing this stuff. So I'm gonna be quick. Someone's gotta give me a time. What's the time now? Ooh, okay, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, I've gotta go. All right, so let's start with 2010. 2010 AREC. Yeah, 2010 AREC. There's a few places that I've written notes. Now, anyone that knows my implementation system knows, and it's been covered in a few conferences and people are talking about it now, that I say go to these conferences, go to events, and at the back of your list, and you'll see I started doing this 6 years ago, there's write down your 101 to-do list of stuff that you want to implement, and this becomes your list of implementation for the year. So I'm not going to read that because obviously my implementation is a bit different, but I highlighted some points. So this is from 2010, all right? 2010. Now, if you've got some questions, remember, write them down, and if you've got some content you want, so scripts, dialogues, letters, pictures, ideas, whatever it is, write them down here, because I'll get my team to go through all this stuff that I've got. We're doing a big clean out, and they're going to scan and upload to my website, and you guys can have it for free. Okay, so I won't be able to post it individually, but if everyone says I want a letter for vendor scripts, then we'll do that. If somebody says I need one prospecting letter for Christmas, I'll do that. If you guys want like a Santa Claus letter, let me know. I'll see if we can dig one up and do that. All right, so you need to write that down. Wow, that's a big piece of thunder. You should have seen Indy just run. All right, so 15 minutes, let's go. Let's go. You excited? Are you excited? Come on, give me that. All right, so 2010. Back in 2010, here we go. 2010, get your notes ready. Here we go. This is actually good. I wrote this down for a reason. Eric Wall. Does anyone here know who Eric Wall is? Eric, W-A-H-L. That should give away who it is. Eric Wall. This is probably going to be backwards for you guys. So it's got to do something with art, okay? So W-A-H-L. If you don't know who he is, Google it. But this is the stuff that I wrote down. So I'm going to give it to you really quick. 3 words that he said during his presentation. Focus, commitment, and adapt. So whatever you do, you've got to focus, commit, and adapt. Now I'm going to cover this quickly, and I don't have time to expand on it, but this is what I took from it. Focus, commit, adapt. Now, we always say that the market is the market regardless. You've got buyers markets, which is great for buyers, and then terrible for sellers. And you've got sellers market, where the prices go up, but it's great for sellers, but terrible for buyers. In a buyer's market, you've got lots of buyers, not a lot of stock. In a seller's market, everything sells, Anyway, you get the picture, right? In one market, you get a lot of buyers, not a lot of stock. The other market, you have hardly any buyers and a heap of stock, all right? So market fluctuates. Now, the market's a market, there's nothing you can do about it. But the way that I take it, you focus, commit, adapt. So for us, we've got KPIs. Everyone should have, and if you don't have it, everyone should have KPIs. You should have your business plan. And I talked about business plan in one of my early live streams. If you need to, please write down, and I'll see if I can find the link. I'll get one of the team to put it in here. KPIs. and how to what was the word? How to do your KPIs, how to do your commission structure for the year. When a market changes, all you need to do is redo your KPIs, redo how many listings you need to sell houses. In a really good market, when you sell 10, you only need, and you sell 10 out of 10, you only need to list 10 and you get 10, right? In a bad market where you sell 10 but you need 20 listings, you just got to adjust your listing rate. That's all it is. So we just redid for Nick, and I'll ask Nick, one of my new recruits. He just came over from High Courts to join us. Nick, I just redid his KPIs. I just said, look, if this is what you want to do in this current market, this is it. In about 3 months' time, we'll rehash it, look at the figures, and we'll adjust it. So focus, commit, and adapt. Adapt, always adapt. You might not have to work as hard as you think you do to make the same amount of money. So, pull back, don't burn out. What else did I write down? Change the game, give them an experience. So luckily we can start at the moment, and I don't know what everyone's commission rates is. My own team, our commission rates change because we do Brisbane and Gold Coast, okay? So they're all different depending on the areas and the competition. But for my little team, my EBU, our standard rate now is 3.5. So 3.5 plus GST. But that has taken nearly a year and a half of hard, working and making sure that we're known as one of the best in the industry in that suburb. And now people are asking us to list houses, and that's our rate. So I'm not sure what everyone else's rate is, but it fluctuates. Some areas in Brisbane, the competition is high, everything's down to like 2.2%. But for our team, it's 3.5, and we worked really, really hard to get there. But change the game, and the reason we get that is because we give people an experience, okay? Creativity is a culture, and focus on the purpose and the goal. Don't let the task overshadow and become the enemy. So focus on the purpose and the goal, and don't let your task overshadow everything and become the enemy. That's what I got from Eric. Did you like that so far? Give us a thumbs up if you guys like it so far. All right, another little tip. So these are just quick tips I'm giving you that I wrote down in 2010. Here we go, Andrew Morello. Does anyone know who Andrew Morello is? If you guys do, thumbs up as well if you can. Comments, I love comments. Your comments just keep me going if you guys can. Andrew Morello, you guys would have seen him on TV. Okay, there's some things that he said. Success leaves clues. Now we all know this. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's what I like to see. Success leaves clues. That's what he mentioned, and it's so true. You look at all the people that are succeeding in any business, real estate or whatever you guys are into. Success leaves clues. You just have to basically repeat what they do. What else did he write down? Become the Michelangelo of real estate. I wrote that down for some reason. So these are the key points. Now he mentioned 13 key points, and I'm going to try to say these quickly. Thank you for the thumbs up on that screen. Thank you so much. So this is where you need your pen. You might have to actually rewind this a little bit because I'm going fast. I'm so sorry. There's so much content I want to give you. There's like 3 more books. All right. So number 1, he wrote down double your expectation. And I think the same thing's going to come up in another book from another speaker. So Andrew Morello, number 1, double your expectation. Number 2, banish doubt. Banish doubt. Number 3, double your energy. Double your energy. Number 4, prospect, list, and sell plans. So he says have plans to prospect, have plans to list, and have plans on selling. Number 5, work with integrity and authenticity, which is basically just be you. You don't have to become someone else. Work with integrity and authenticity. So if you turn up to work and just be who you are, tell it how it is. People love it when you're raw and real. They really do. Like these videos, everyone loves it. It's just raw and real. Number 6, out prepare the competition. Number 6, out prepare the competition. Number 7, out listen and out care the competition. Out listen and out care. So many times we know we've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? So they always say you should listen twice as much as you speak. Create raving fans every day is number 8. Number 9, 5 face-to-face appointments every day. 5 face-to-face appointments every day. I'm repeating this twice so that you guys have got time, if you can, to quickly write this down. Okay, so then there's got like a ratio, 30, 40, 30. 30, 40, 30. And it says 30% is your success and preparation, 40% is your in-room action, pitch, and energy is 40%, and 30% is your follow-up. So I'm going to say that again because I think that's quite good. 30% is your success and your preparation. 40% of your success comes from in-room energy, pitch, and your action. And the other 30% is your follow-up. A lot of us fail on follow-up. The next one is number 11, price, presentation, and marketing. You know, we've heard that before. Number 12, move every listing closer to a sale every day. Move every listing closer to a sale every day. So it just means working on it, and we do this every week with my EBU team. refine the pitch, refine the copy, refine the heading, refine the photos. Take photos away if you have to. Add some more photos in. Change the heading, change the prices, change the strategy. So move every listing closer to a sale every day. And number 13, hover when, Hover when you say it's over. So hover when you say it's over. So basically I think it means don't give up, just keep hovering when you think everything's done. Okay? And I like this one. If you guys want to write this down, get your pens ready. From Andrew Morello, your thoughts become your beliefs become your action becomes your action becomes your habits become your results, and your results become your momentum. Okay? So hopefully you can write that down. That's from 2010, and you see how that's pretty good content. Moving on to 2012. How long have I got? Whoa, I've got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes to get all this done. All right. So I've got 4 things. So I'm going to cover these really quickly for you. I told you it's going to be content rich. If there's anything you need, once again, if there's anything you guys are after, write it down in the comment section here, and I'll try to get it. And I've got stuff from all my mentors. There's stuff from Matt Steinway, John McGrath. Who else have I got real estate related? Tom Panos. There's Eric Thomas stuff. I've got stuff from other business mentors like Peter Drucker and geez, I've got so much content there. So if there's anything you need, write it down. It doesn't even have to be real estate related. If it's business related or personal related or just life related, I've probably got a heap of stuff on there, to be honest. All right, let's just move on really quickly to these ones here. Donald Trump. Donald Trump appeared in AREC 2012. Does anyone like Donald Trump? Either give me an angry face if you don't like Donald Trump, or a really thumbs up if you love Donald Trump. Yeah, this will get some things going. He spoke at AREC. Now, he didn't actually come to AREC. He did it through a live feed. Someone gave me a thumbs up. Hey, you know what? You got to respect for the stuff that he does, right? So, he spoke on a live broadcast, I think. It was 4 o'clock in the morning over there. And it was just like a live feed, live broadcast over there. Donald Trump stuff. Okay, someone's saying, yeah. So I haven't got a lot of angry faces. So you guys must like Donald Trump. You know what? When I tell you these tips, you're probably going to pick up and go, this is back in 2012, right? So it's 4 years ago. Now, if you listen to what he said here, tips for success is, and you look at the fact that now he's become the US president, you might just go, the stuff he talks about, he actually does, right? Maxine and Peter, how are you doing? Dane, how are you? Mike, Logan, James, Gregory, a whole heap of people are coming. Sorry, my mouth is dry. All right, we're talking about Donald Trump and his tips for success that I wrote down. Thank you so much for everyone. The person's still giving me the thumbs up. As long as you guys comment and you keep doing that, I know that the feed is good and you guys are getting this stuff. And if you like it, I'll stay on it. And if I don't get much reaction, I'll move on to the next thing, okay? But here it is. Trump, these are the 3 things that I wrote down. So he spoke for maybe half an hour, and I only got 3 things out of it. But I still think they relate. How you doing, everyone? Joining in, Ace and Ella. All right. So number 1 thing, he talked about his Trump brand, and it's so true. He talks about his Trump brand. He says his Trump brand stands for, and the image it's got is a public view of quality. Take what you want, right? So I've got Trump brand, it stands for, and the image is public view of quality. Do you agree with that? I don't know. He reckons that's what a brand, when you think of Trump, you think of quality. That's what he says. So he's got a brand awareness he wants to come. The second thing I wrote down, become successful enough to only deal with people you like. Become successful enough to only deal with people you like. It's Donald Trump, but he's got a point there, doesn't he? In real estate, you want to list good properties, good vendors, good people you can work with, and people that you like. So you need to become successful enough in any business. I'm going to make this for any business, and this relates to all that stuff, okay? So any of my businesses that I've got. I want to get to a point that I can pick and choose my clients, and I only want to deal with people that I like, that I know I can help, that are going to actually respect us, talk to us nicely, and know that we got their back, we're on their side. Imagine how much your career would be better if you only dealt with people you like that you can help, and you didn't have to deal with people that put you down, make you negative, and just want to ruin your day, and you just go home crying every single day and you hate your job. Imagine what that would be like. So this is a very good tip from Donald. Become successful enough to only deal with people you like. Okay, thumbs up if you like that. I actually think that's a great thing. The third thing I wrote down from him is you got to have passion, momentum, and focus. Passion, momentum, and focus. Relate this to his basically his presidential campaign. Did he have passion? Did he have momentum? And did he have focus? I reckon the guy had all three. So the stuff he talks about 4 years ago, you know, he lives it, he does it. So passion, momentum, which I wrote in bracket, keep it going. He just said, when you have momentum, you just keep it going. Keep your momentum going. Passion, momentum, focus. That's the things from Donald Trump. You take what you want out of it, but I think he's got a point, okay? I don't know what he's going to be like as a president, but the fact that he says, have an image that stands for quality, become successful enough to deal only with people that you like to, and have passion, momentum, keep it going, and have focus. The guy's got a bit of a point there, right? So I've got his Donald Trump book, and I'll tell you what, his time management, I implemented his time management tips years ago, and I haven't got time to talk about it, but I'll do that another time if you want. Okay. Vern Harnish, who's the growth guy for Rapid People and Companies, okay? And I'm nearly done. I've got a couple more books, but guys, I'm running out of time. I've got so much to do. Okay, Vern Harnish. These are the things I wrote down. Are you playing not to lose, or are you playing to win? In any business and in life, are you playing not to lose, or are you playing to win? Two different kinds of mindsets. Yeah? Two different kinds of mindsets. Are you afraid of winning too big, so you only played not to lose, so you're going to stand still, you just don't want to lose what you have. You're never going to move forward. Or are you playing to win? And I can tell you what, the people playing to win are going to pick up stuff. Something I got from Les Brown, another one of my mentors. He's not even real estate related. And I'll tell you what, Les Brown, if you haven't looked him up, look him up. Awesome guy. He's got the biggest heart. He's from the US. He says, all of us want to succeed. But and people say, you know, there's always enough time. And his tip, I just want to get this right, okay? So everybody wants to succeed, and nobody wants to leftover. No, everybody wants the stuff, but nobody wants to hustle. And the stuff that's left over, you know, it's going to be okay. The stuff that's left over, that's from the leftover stuff that from the people already hustled, if that makes sense. So he goes, everybody wants to win, but the first people that hustle get everything. Hey, Glenn Twiddle, how you doing? Come over, we have a dozen real estate agents at my place. Man, I've got so much work to do. You should have invited me earlier. Sorry, bud, that's why I've got a dozen real estate agents. Actually, how long are they there for? Because I'm still at work, so maybe when I leave here, I'll come over, have one drink, and I'll keep going, if that's cool with you. So, if you're still watching, Glenn, let me know how long you're going to be there for. I'll pop over really quickly, have a drink, have a laugh for you guys, and I'll go. What was I saying? Yeah, okay, Les Brown. So, you know, Les Brown, sure, you can wait, you can see what's left over and not hustle, but you're only going to have the leftovers, and nobody wants to eat leftovers. Nobody wants the crumbs, okay? You want the good stuff. Routine sets you free. I can't stress enough how much this is true. Routine sets you free. If you come to work with a set structure of what you want to do, it doesn't have to be hour by hour, but you have to own your time. Routine sets you free. Ask anyone that goes to the gym, anyone that's into fitness. Routine sets you free. If you come to work being reactive, you're not going to succeed. If you go to work being proactive, knowing exactly what you need to do, you've got to call back these clients, you've got to prospect this stuff, you've got to send out those letters, you're going to contact this networking database, you're going to send out that advertising campaign, you know, you're going to look at your Google AdWords, you're going to look at your Facebook campaigns. If you do that, routine sets you free. If you come to work and just think, oh, what am I going to do today? You're not going to succeed in anything, okay? What do we got there, Leslie? My ticket is booked. You are awesome. Ah, Leslie, you're awesome. There you go. Guys, so Leslie, that is what you call implementation. Leslie has just booked an AREC 2017 ticket. So I think if we had 200, if they're going to be nice enough and give me 200 tickets, now there's only 199 left, okay? So I'll give you that ticket stuff later. But good on you, Leslie. And hey, Mike, how you doing? Okay, the other thing I got down from Vern is people do something to avoid loss than something to achieve gain. And that is so true. People run away. You either run away from pain or you run towards reward. That's something that you need to figure out for yourself. I haven't got time to expand on that. But people either do something to avoid loss or they do something to achieve a gain. If you're in real estate, it means that if you ask people for vendor advertising and say, look, if you do this, you're going to actually achieve an extra $50,000 by promoting it properly. Some people will look at that and go, yes, okay, I can see the benefit. I spend $2,000, but I make $50,000 potentially on a higher purchase price, sale price. But then you've got the people that say, oh, but if I spend 2,000, I might, what happens if it doesn't sell? And we get that a lot. I don't know, do you guys get that? You know, say if you're a real estate agent watching, thumbs up if you get that, where people say, you know, okay, I'm going to spend $2,000 in ads, but what happens if it doesn't sell? Well, at worst, you're probably out of pocket $2,000, but you still own your property, right? At best, you spend $2,000, and based on all these facts of past clients, and I can give you a list, and we do, they make an extra $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50,000, whatever it is in your area. You know, so some people either go towards the reward, and some people run away from the pain. That's what you're gonna have to figure out. All right, so have I got anything left on this book? And I think I'm nearly out of time, guys. I'm just gonna take, so that's Vern. Do you like it so far? Are you guys gonna deliver the content? Oh, Tom Panos. Should I cover some Tom Panos? Does anyone want some Tom Panos' tips from 2012? So, because if you don't, I'll end it. But if people give me a thumbs up or say yes, I got one thumbs up. I need more than just one. If people say yes, comment please yes, and I'll keep going and I'll give you these tips. If you don't, then I'll just move on. You're gonna make me stay. It's 6:04. Glenn, I don't know if you're there. If you're there, I might be a little bit late. I'll give you a call later. All right. Do you want this? Aaron Clark says. Aaron just joined. So do you guys want Tom Panos? Come on, give me the look. That's my personal feed. So you guys want it? Does anyone in the real estate community want Tom Panos' tips from 2012? Oh yeah, okay. I wonder if I can show you this. Keep it going. Keep that. Anne Robinson says yes. Let's see if I can show you this. Sorry. Can you guys see the fact that, God, keep pressing the thumbs up. Come on, these guys are pressing thumbs up. Thumbs up, action between the two feeds. Oh, look, they're winning. They're winning. There we go. Okay, so that's just pretty cool. You can see, there's my TV. You can see each other giving thumbs up. So you guys want this, I take it, right? I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late to my next appointment. All right, let's keep going. Geez, look at you guys go. These guys on this screen, they are smashing it. Oh no, you're picking it up. You guys are going well. All right. I'll turn this around. All right, it's fine. I'm going to be late. I think someone's actually looking at me going, Eddie, you're late for your appointment. All right. Here we go. All right, so you want Tom Panos'. Jeez, you picked a good one because Tom Panos have got the most notes out of everything for AREC 2017. 2012. Hey Chris, how you doing? Hey Aaron, thanks everyone for doing that. Okay, so like I said, if you're watching this, can you also please, because I didn't have time to promote it, my team, they did the banner like an hour and a half ago, and I didn't send it out to any of my followers. If you're watching this stream, can you just share it right now and just say, watch this if you're a real estate agent, AREC 2017, whatever you can. But if you can share this stream as I'm live, that'll be great because I didn't get a chance to promote it to anybody. All right, so if you do that, I'll keep this thing going. And can you delay my next appointment? Yeah, I might need just another half an hour. Okay, cool, thanks. All right, let's go. You ready? So hopefully you guys are sharing it. Please share this as we're going live. Okay. Have you got your pens ready? Because there's a lot to go. You got pens ready? You ready? All right. Number one thing I wrote down from Tom Panos is buyer language. Are you going to make a decision based on the market, or are you going to base your decision on your life? So this is obviously something you're going to tell buyers when they want to buy a house. And everyone says, and I've had this, we're getting offers on so many properties. We're getting so many offers lately. And that's, I don't know if it's the Gold Coast or the fact that we've just got some listings and everyone's, low on listings or what it is. So that's something I haven't got time to talk to you about. But if you're in real estate, keep talking. All right, if you're in real estate, November, December, and January, when people think it's actually quiet, it actually is really busy. It's happened 2 years in a row. And I picked this because in October, we start prospecting our asses off, getting as many listings as we can. Like my target is always to keep it to 35. Well, not my target because I'm not that involved in sales anymore. But the target for my EBU team is to get it to about 35 listings because I know November, December, and January, they're going to smash it. So, I mean, we sold my team, and they've only been in real estate for 10 months. She sold four this week, and every January we average about 10 sales without even listing anything. Come back, and in 3.5 weeks or 3 weeks, we sell 10 properties just between us. And that's just because it's not because I'm smart or anything, it's just because I know that whoever's got the listings will get the sales. In any business, okay? If you've got the stock, you're going to sell it. And ask anyone that's in Christmas trading, if they've got the stock, they'll sell. Okay, back to this, sorry. All right, Body language. So I'm going to say that again. Body language, something you talk to them about. So this is your script. Are you going to make a decision based on the market, or are you going to make a decision based on your life? Okay? Fantastic. Because obviously, if you're going to buy a house, you buy it because you want to buy it, not because it's a great, unless it's an investment. You don't buy it just because of the value. Product launch. So this is the second thing I wrote down from Tom Panos. When a house is released, just like in Coke, you want to see how it goes for the first 2 weeks. So I think he was talking about if for the listings are too hard, you can always tell someone, look, we can do like a product launch like Coke does, and for the first 2 weeks, don't spend any money on advertising, that's fine. Let's just see how it goes for 2 weeks and then reassess the situation then. Okay? That's how you can get across the line. For some people that have that want to run, they run away from reward and they run away from pain, don't go towards reward. So the pain is, I don't want to spend $2,000 in ads. No problem. Let's do what Coke does and just do a soft launch. Okay, in business there's lots of kinds of launches, and I'll do the soft launch for our brand dog collars. Okay, so I mean I've got that business as well that I'm helping out with. They can say, let's do a soft launch and let's release it to the market for 2 weeks and see what the buyer feedback is like. All right, next thing I wrote down, and you would have heard this so many times now. Are you guys still listening? Give me the thumbs up on both of you guys are still listening. Become an attraction business. I'm not going to say more than that. He's said that so many times in so many places. Become an attraction business. Now, this is something else that we all know, 80-20 rule, right? 80% of your results, 80% of your results will come from the 20% of your activities. I'm going to read that out again because my writing is messy. So let me read that out. 80% of your results will come from 20% of your activities. So today I'm interviewing for 2 more sales agents because I haven't got time to do a lot of this stuff anymore. And they were saying, what do you do for prospecting? And I said, it's not even about selling. I get a kid to open up a door. If the person likes the house, they're going to say, I'll talk to the real estate agent. Thanks for opening the door. It's all about prospecting. So, well, how do you get your prospecting? And I said, there's lots of things, okay? We do letters, we do leaflet drops, door knocking, cold calling, warm calling, SMSs, anniversaries, seasonal greetings. There's so much that we do, welcome cards, hello cards, thank you cards, all that kind of stuff, suburb reports. I'm listing everything basically in my head. We do all that, but nearly 80% of what we list comes from 20% of our activities, and basically that 20% is picking up the phone and doing the follow-up to all that stuff that we send out, okay? The other thing I wrote down, the people around you highly reflect your behavior. There you go. The people around you highly reflect your behavior. Your environment affects you. Now, there's so many other speakers and I haven't got time to talk to them about, but do you like that? The people around you highly replace or affect your behavior. Your environment also affects you. I've said this on my I don't know, does anyone here watch my Sunday Beach Inspirations? If you do, just can you give us a couple of thumbs up? Do you watch my Sunday Beach Inspirations? Nothing to do with real estate. It's just to do with life and the stuff that I learned from my other mentors. So, give us a couple of thumbs up if you guys watch that. Some people do, okay. So obviously, that's on Trek and some people on my profile. I expect a lot more people on my profile will probably watch this and watch the Sunday Inspirations. Okay, so that's when I'm on the beach, and I'll just give you basically the stuff that I learned that actually hits home for me, and hopefully hits home for you. But I say on there, and I'll repeat this from him, the people around you highly affect your behavior. I've always said that they say you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around, okay? So if you hang around 5 broke people, I'm going to say that to both cameras, if you hang around 5 broke people, guess what you're going to become? You can answer this yourself, right? If you hang around 5 fit people that go to the gym, that eat healthy, and you hang around them all the time, guess what you're going to be like? If you hang around 5 successful people, 5 people doing really well, 5 positive people, come on, tell me what you're going to be like. Can I get a yes or a yes? Do you guys like that? If you hang around 5 positive people, what do you think you're going to be like? What do you think you're going to go home like? You're going to go home positive. You're going to go home like you want to succeed. You're going to go home like, I want to elevate to that career. You should never always be the smartest person in the room. I'm going to say that to both cameras, and I've said that on Sunday. Never be the smartest person in the room always. It's okay to be in a couple of other, be the smartest person in the room a few times, but you need to be in some of these rooms where the people are not like they know more than you, they succeed more than you, they've got systems, they speak a different language, they've got a different mindset. You need to hang around people like that so you can elevate your career. That's something you need to do for 2017. Okay? And that's in personal, that's in business, that's in anything. Hang around people a lot of time that are better than you. You're the sum of the 5 people you hang around. Make sure you don't hang around 5 negative people, okay? Because you're not going to have a good year if you hang around 5 negative people. Okay, and the last thing, and I love this thing that Tom Panos said in 2012, okay? And I'm sure he said that a few more times. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to go soon. If you don't want to slip, don't stand in slippery spots. That relates to so much. If you don't want to slip, if you don't want to fall over, do not stand in slippery spots. In other words, if you're going to start creating chaos and shit, if you're going to start creating chaos and shit and just start pissing people off, guess what's going to happen? They're going to come back. They're going to get angry. They're going to start doing that to you, right? So don't hang around that. Don't create that and then fall over and say, oh, gee, you know what? I'm having a bad day. You created it yourself. And it's so true. And I see that in property management so much. You know, you get aggro with tenants, you get aggro with landlords, you get aggro with tradies and stuff like that, and they bite back, and then they start, you know, complaining and things. It escalates. Why do that when you can just calm things down? So if you don't want to fall over, don't stand in slippery spots. Don't even create the slippery spots. Don't even pour the water on the floor. Okay, start thinking. Make your year really good. That's Tom Panos. What else did I have? So I'm rushing through this because I'm giving you more than I had time for. All right, what is it? Has anyone got the time? You probably got time in some other place. Okay, 6:14. I haven't really got a lot of time left. So I told you Donald Trump. Did I tell you Robin Sharma? Does anyone know who Robin Sharma is? Give me a thumbs up if you know who Robin Sharma is, because if you do, this is something that, even though I'm running out of time, I really want to share this with you. His book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Like Robin Sharma, not real estate related, even like life business related. That, you guys, I don't even know how to say this and put this into words, but if you're following a lot of stuff, and someone on track, someone on track obviously knows who Robin Sharma is, and someone on my profile. All I can say, and I'm going to tone this down because this is important. So I don't need to scream this out. If there's so much stuff out there, right? There's so much stuff that you can learn from. So many scripts, dialogues, stuff that you can learn from. So there's so many books, podcasts. There's so much content out there, right? And I think it's important just to narrow it down to just a couple of people. And I've narrowed it down to just a couple of people. And those few people can change, right? But there's only a few people you need to follow, because most of this content, and as I look through these books, most of this content is repeated in different speakers throughout the years, over 6 years. They all say nearly the same thing in different ways. So if you can cut down the content of who you listen to, and you start listening to positive, energetic, people that have mentors that share stuff, if you listen to them, you don't need to listen to every little friggin' thing that's out there, because it's just information overload. But Robin Sharma, and I'm going to say this, Robin Sharma should be on your number one list. Like, Robin Sharma is one of my top feeds, and I follow stuff on YouTube, I follow stuff on Facebook, and I read his books, okay? He's amazing. This guy, it just touches your soul. Hey Jesse, how you doing? And Chris, has anyone read any of Robin Sharma's book? Has anyone read The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari? I'm going to read that for a second time. I love reading books, and that's another thing, right? So I've got a book collection. I've got bookshelves and stuff at home. Has anyone read? Please just comment and say yes if you can, because if you want to do a thumbs up, you can. But has anyone read any of Robin Sharma's book? Does anyone know who he is? Can you just give me a yes if you know who he is? So remember, your comments are like my oxygen, all right? So if you comment, I know that you guys like what I'm talking about. Do you want me to cover Robin Sharma's stuff, his tips from 2012? Does anyone want me to cover this? Because like I said, I'm running out of time, so I don't mind staying a little bit longer to give you this stuff. But if you don't, then I'm happy to go. So Corinne's got to go, okay. Corinne's got to go. Anyone want this? Anyone? Somebody? Okay, you guys want it. Okay, I'll share this with you. Robin Sharma, sorry for slowing down a bit, okay? So I'll share this with you, okay? Stuff it, I'll share this with you, and then I'm going to have to go. Robin Sharma, get his book. Just Google Robin Sharma, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, and Saying Yes, Stay. You guys are making me stay. All right. Thanks for the thumbs up. Look at that active person right there. You're going off. Okay. Leslie, yep, amazing reads. Exactly. Okay. Anyway, I'll give you the tips from Robin Sharma. Lead Without a Title is what he had. But I'm going to read this and then I'm going to have to go, right? So write this down if you want, rewind it, whatever. I really need a drink. Now they're gone. Okay. Here's the number one thing. Whatever your dreams and your targets are, amplify it by 10 times, because you will auto-program yourself to go into that zone. And that is true. If you aim for, they say if you aim for the stars, you'll surely reach it, but aim for the moon, right? he says, whatever your dreams are on your targets, amplify it by 10 times because that will auto-program yourself and you'll automatically step into that zone. And that is so true. With my EBU team, I'm going to keep this real estate related because I've got a real estate community thing. So, I'm not going to talk about the other business, I'll keep it real estate related. With my EBU team, because some of those people are new to the industry, they don't know that making $100 a day is absolutely astronomical and they're achieving amazing things. Most people probably dial 5 to 10 people a day. Okay, I don't know, you write down what you reckon the average is. I think most people dial 10 people a day and then they cut out. My team dial 100 people a day. Our listing target is 3 listings a week. Our sales target is at least 1 to 2 per week. And our benchmark for listings is 35 at any time. Okay, that fluctuates up and down, but that is at least our target. That's our goal. Now they achieve that, and Glenn Twiddle can contest to this. He's seen the results. He's talked to my staff. He's had my EBU team members on stage. Because they don't know, they achieve those results. And then they go talk to other people and they think that 1 listing a month is that's great. One of the targets for one of the other agencies locally, she quit because she couldn't get 1 listing a month. That was her target. Our target is 3 a week. We get it, and that's only because I implemented that. Whatever your dreams are, your targets, you amplify it by 10 because you'll auto-program yourself to step in that zone. You really do. Whatever it is, just amplify it by 10. The next thing I wrote down, if people ain't laughing at the size of your goals, then your goals are not big enough. If people are not laughing at the size of your goals are not big enough. Okay? I've copped a fair lot of criticism. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm living the lifestyle I want to live. And I don't have to apologize for any of that stuff, okay? But if people aren't laughing at the size of your goals, they're not big enough. You don't want to be average. This world is not an average place. You guys, it's a world of abundance. You just got to go out there and get it. Remember, people want everything, but they don't want to hustle. And the people that don't hustle get the leftovers and the breadcrumbs of those that already have hustled. Okay? The next point, have a monomaniacal, obsessive behavior to having the best value in the business. So he says, make sure that you have the best value in the business. If you work towards whatever business you've got and you try to have the best value in your business that no one else has got, you will automatically become an expert in your field. You will automatically get people becoming an attraction. You'll have an attraction business like we have at the moment. People are asking us to come and list their properties at 3.5%. It's insane. My competition's down at, like, some of them are 1.5 and 2%. We're nearly double their price. So when people do conjunctions with us, they love it because they're effectively getting a full commission out of us when we go like 60-40 with them. So have this obsessive behavior to be the best value in the business, and people start giving you work because they'll see it. Okay. He goes on to say, what is your user experience? So don't look at it from your business as an owner side. What is your user experience? What do the people from the other end, the public, what do they experience with you? Find that and make it better. And there's 7 devotions. And once I finish this, guys, I've got to go. I'm sorry. 7 devotions. So have you got pens and stuff ready? Is everyone still on? I can see it. Yeah, you guys, there's comments, there's stuff going. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to keep this quick because I was only supposed to do it for 30 minutes. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to hurry up. Okay. So 7 devotions. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? Everyone say yes, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Just press that thumbs up button if you can. 7 devotions and then I'm going, okay? And then I'm going. You ready? Number 1, be so good at what you do that people can't take their eyes off you. Oh, there we go. There's a thumbs up. That's what I like to see. Okay? I know that you guys are still interacting if you do that. Number 1 of the 7 devotions from Robin Sharma. This is the kind of stuff that you get from his books I'm giving to you. So you write this down, okay? You don't have to read the entire book to get his 7 devotions. Number 1, be so good that people can't take their eyes off you. I saw this meme and it said, you used to talk about, was it something about you used to criticize me, you used to talk about me, but you're still watching. It means, bitch, you're a fan, okay? I love that saying. It's a meme. I don't even know where it's from, but they used to laugh and now they watch is another one that I saw. They used to laugh and now they watch. And that's what you want. Be so good at what you do that people cannot take their eyes off you, okay? Be amazing. Be amazing. The next one, number 2 in his 7 devotions. There's disrupt versus get disrupted. Disrupt versus get disrupted. You take that as you want, right? So you either disrupt or you get disrupted. And that can be you can talk about business disruption and all that kind of realestate.com stuff that everyone was talking about months ago. But let's just keep it simple. 2nd devotion, disrupt or get disrupted in your marketplace, whatever it is. Number 3, Number 3 is make excuses or get results. Are you going to make excuses or are you going to get results? Are you going to make excuses or are you going to get results? That's the next one. And that is so true. I read once, and I'm going to share this with you as well, one of my other mentors, and I can't remember who said it, but I don't want to hear excuses, I just want to see results. I don't want to hear excuses, I just want to see results. In other words, don't come and tell me why it doesn't work, just find a way to make it work. And there's no right or wrong. Like this, with my team, I don't give them the answers to the questions that they've got and say, well, what do you think? And there's never a wrong answer. I'll finish soon, okay. So make excuses or get results. Number 4, what is it? Rehabilitate the addiction to distraction. Rehabilitate your addiction to distraction. That is because we want to put off all the important things that when something like an email comes through or there's something else going on TV or you want to go get a coffee, you're like, yeah, I'm going to do that rather than doing the hard stuff. So rehabilitate your addiction to distractions. Do not let distractions affect you. Number 5, and I'm going to leave it at 5 actually, because if you want the other 2, I'm going to let you Google it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you guys work for the last 2. Number 5, leave people better than you found them. And I did say that, and actually, you know what? I didn't even know that was a Robin Sharma quote. I said this in a Beach Inspiration about 3 or 4 months ago, I think. Leave people better than you found them. And that relates to anything. If you can say hello, whether it's friends, parties, networking, business, whatever it is, if you leave people happier, more inspired, more motivated than you found them, your business, your profile, and just your life in general will get really good. And I think that's a perfect one to end it with, okay? Leave people better than you found them. I did a recent trip to Argentina, and I'm going to diversify a little bit. Recent trip to Argentina, packed full of people, and this was 2 weeks ago, and that's why there hasn't been any live streams for a while. Argentina, the city, Buenos Aires, is just packed full of people. There is so many people. There is wealthy people. There is people like in the middle income bracket, but there's also a lot of homeless people. There is a lot of homeless people. Well, not a lot, but there's in every city there's homeless people. And I made it a point that if anyone was struggling, there was a lady trying to push her husband who was in a wheelchair, and they're redoing the footpaths. Nobody was helping her. The thing is packed and full. There's people everywhere. I'm the only one that helped her get up and down the curbs to make sure that she pushed her husband along. There was homeless people. I made sure we gave them a feed, and I said, here's a whole pizza. Can you make sure that you go and share 1 or 2 slices with another homeless person? Pay it forward for me. Even though this is all you got, I need you to pay it forward. We bought flowers for the people at the cemeteries whose family lines died years ago. Cemeteries that were from the 1800s. I'll post version number 2 on my Facebook page. We went and put flowers on there. Like, obviously no one's going to see it, but I think I'm still going to leave the world a better place than I found it. That is my version of this, and that's what I did without even realizing Robin Sharma said it. So leave people better than you found them. That's a perfect way to end it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, AREC 2017. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's one of these, probably that one. AREC 2017, book it. Robin Sharma was there. He inspired me. So $750 tickets, go book it, book everything you want. But I think that's a perfect way to end it. And Robin Banks is another speaker that I love, and he always ends his stuff with, don't forget to keep being awesome. And I've taken that on board, and I wanted to say that. So leave people better than you found them, and guys, don't forget to keep being awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I know that you guys have better things to do than watch me on a night like this, so I appreciate your time and appreciate you sharing this stuff. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.